Good morning and welcome. My name is Becky Schilling. I'm the editor-in-chief of Food Management, and today I have Tad Bedenbaugh, Director of Student Nutrition for the School District 5 of Lexington and Richmond counties in Irmo, South Carolina. Thank you for being here, Todd.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to take time out to talk to you today. So thank you so much.
Yeah, I just want to start with how are you guys doing?
Well, we started off the first week with about 11,000 meals, and then we jumped up to 34,000. And last week we did 44,000. So we've been very busy. We've gone to 1 day a week meal pickups and trying to keep our people safe and, not expose them as much. So it's been a challenge, but it's been a good challenge to help our kids and families out. So that's great.
Yeah. And how many students are in your district?
About 17,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
And we're
and
about,
you made that move to serving on Mondays. When did you guys do that?
after the first week, because we were hoping we were only going to be out 2 weeks, we were hoping. And, so every day kind of made sense, but it was harder for the parents. So we thought, well, 1 day a week, we can make it easier for our parents. So that's why we did it, was to help our parents more than anything.
Mm. And you're giving them meals for the entire week if they want it?
Yes, ma'am. They get 5 breakfast, 5 lunch per child.
Oh,
So,
wow, great.
and that's from 18 to 0, actually. So, if they have a 2-year old home, we're giving them meals as well.
Fantastic. And one of the reasons I wanted to talk to you is that having a great local partner is always a benefit, but it's incredibly important right now during these trying times. And you reached out to me and you told me about a partner that you guys are really working with there that's helped you out a lot. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah. So they're Smart Mouth Pizza is the name of the company, and they're based in Atlanta. So they're, 400 miles or so away from us. It's a pizza program. We make homemade pizzas every day in our schools anyway. In our middle and high schools, every student can get a fresh made pizza on site, and it goes through an impinger oven and all that. But anyway, so we thought instead of just giving our students cold food, we would at least try to do a hot food at least once a week if possible. And so I called Tom Willingham, the president of Smart Mouth Foods, and he said, I'd love to come help. And he's got a nice little fancy food truck, and he brought it down, and we served 2 schools. And, you know, as the parents were pulling up, we were handing them homemade hot pizzas, you know, when they pulled up to the car line. So I know our kids really got a thrill out of that, out of 2 high schools. So
Yeah, and to be able to have something like service out of a food truck right now, that's exciting for kids.
yeah, we actually have our own food truck, and we're doing chicken out of that once a week too. So we're trying to spread the wealth among our sites. But yeah, but the pizza was a big hit, and I know all. And at that time, all the kids were still in the cars because we didn't have waivers yet, so they were really excited to pull up and see a Smart Mouth because they know our pizza. So I know they were very excited and very appreciative to get that pizza.
Yeah. And for any of those vendors who are out there right now sitting, watching the news and going, I really want to be able to help school districts, how would you suggest that they try to help you guys?
Um, I would imagine emails are probably the best, because we're all checking emails almost maybe 24 hours a day, it seems. But, shooting an email is better because some of us are, I guess I'm not very smart. A lot of people are working from home some, and they can check emails all the time, but I'm working in the office all the time if I'm not out packing, and serving meals on Mondays. But I think emails are probably the best way to reach out to directors and offer support. And, you know, uh, I think that's the best way.
Awesome. Any message that you want to share with the world about your team and what you guys have been up to right now?
Well, there's the word called essential out there, and all of our staff has just been phenomenal in our district, but around our state too, around the state of South Carolina, and I'm sure around the country. Everyone's out there. I see emails coming all from directors all over the state, and we're all out there trying to provide meals. We're doing it a little different here, a little different there, but everyone is really they're trying their best, to make sure our students in our school districts get food because, there's people unemployed. Grocery stores are kind of short with food, and it's a way for us to help and give back to our families that need help.
Absolutely. Todd, thank you so much for taking the time. Thank you for everything you're doing for your students and your community. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you, and your company. And again, y'all stay safe too. And it's, I said before a couple of weeks ago, and everybody said this before, but it takes a village, and it takes people from all different walks of life to help us all successful. So thank you, and thank your company for what you're doing to help us get the word out, and we appreciate that.
Absolutely. Thank you. Stay safe.
Thank you.